Hello. Have you thought about what your child's next party is going to be like? Have you thought about it at all? You probably haven't, because planning a party can be stressful. Well, I am here to alleviate the stress. There are 10 things that you should do when planning your child's next party. Number one on my list is document everything. Document everything. It makes it easier on you, because you don't want to have a situation where you hired some entertainment and you forget who you hired, or you have two entertainers show up at your house at the same time. You want to eliminate that kind of stress, because that has happened before. The second thing on my list is budget. Now, you may say, I don't know how much I want to spend, or you might have an unlimited budget. If you have an unlimited budget, then this is going to be easy for you. If you're on a budget, the main thing to remember is the venue. You want to choose the venue first. Are you going to have it at a party center, in a backyard, in a park? Where are you going to have it? And that brings me to number 4 on the list, time and date. That's going to depend on the availability of the venue. It may not be available on Saturday. It may not be available the weekend that you want. So the venue, you're going to want to know where you're going to have the party. Now, after that, you're going to want to decide on the theme. What's the theme of the party? You know what your child's favorite cartoon is. What is their favorite color? And you're going to base the theme off of that. Number 6 on the list is guests. How many guests are you going to have? How many people are you going to invite? Inviting 10 people is going to be way more cost effective than inviting 30 people. So you want to know how many people you're going to invite. And whenever you invite someone, you have to remember that if you invite one person, do they have any siblings? Do they have any sisters and brothers? Because you want to make sure that you include them in the count. Now, number 7, the food. Now, children will be happy with anything. I mean, you can give kids hot dogs or hamburgers or a combination of that, and they'll be happy with anything. Now, it's also cost effective to have a pizza party. Very cost effective to have a pizza party, or if you wanted to make a huge pot of spaghetti, that goes a long way. Spaghetti. Now, some people feel differently about food. Some people feel like, well, we're not trying to feed anybody. We just want to give them a little snack, just something to hold them for, a few hours. There are other people who say, we want to eat. We want to have a good time. We want to really, have a great time. We want to have food. And what I would suggest is this. Spaghetti seems to go a long way. Hot dogs are cost effective. If you plan to you can give everybody like 2 or 3 hot dogs. It's very cost effective. Another thing that's very cost effective is this. Some people prefer to have the venue, food, entertainment all in one. Like if you go to Chuck E. Cheese or the skating rink or the bowling alley. There are venues where you can, for one low price, you can get, all in one. You have entertainment, the kids can skate, they can eat, you know, it's very cost effective, and it relieves stress of a lot of parents. Now, if you're at the point where you've already done that and you're running out of ideas of what to do for your kids, I'm going to do another video on birthday party ideas for older kids. You're going to want to watch that. It's going to be very interesting because I've already done a video on entertainment, what kind of games you can play with kids at parties. Which brings me to number 8, the entertainment. That's me. Okay, when I come to a party in Northeast Ohio, I do a magic show with a real live bunny rabbit. I do face painting and balloon twisting. And this seems to really take stress off of parents because the kids are so interested in the show and they're under control at least for an hour to an hour and a half. Now, the 9th thing on the list is the decorations. You can have a professional decorator to give you balloon columns like what I have to the right and left of me, or you can do it yourself. You can get decorations from the dollar store and you can decorate yourself. I would recommend doing the decorations the day before. If you can't, what you can do is the earliest time that you can get into that venue to decorate, it would be really, really important to do that, because what you want to do is you want to give yourself at least 4 hours to decorate. So if your guests are coming at, I guess, 4 o'clock, you want to get there that I would get there at 10 o'clock. I would give myself as much time as possible. If the venue, if they'll let you in at 10 o'clock, most venues will, then what you want to do is get there as early as possible to decorate. And you want to have a situation where the birthday person, the guest of honor, is there on time. If you have to do her hair, do it the day before, early that morning. Give yourself some time so that the guest of honor is there. Now, these are just bonus tips that I'm giving you, okay, to make it a lot easier for you. The last thing that I want to talk about is the schedule. What time do you want to do everything? If the guests are supposed to be coming at 4 o'clock, then you want the entertainment to come at 5, at least 1 hour later. If the entertainment is going to be there for 1 hour, and if you have some more entertainment, if you have a clown coming from 5 to 6, you may want the puppeteers to come after that, where everything is scheduled so that everything runs very smoothly. You want your party to run smoothly, and everybody should know when they're coming, and you will know what's happening at what time. Now, when you're dealing with children, nothing is carved in stone. You can make a schedule, but it's got to be flexible, because the children, their attitudes, their attention span, you have to also take that into account. So you can have a schedule, but you should be ready to make that schedule very flexible. So I hope these tips help. Give me a comment. Let me know whether or not these tips were helpful to you. And I hope that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And tell all your friends about my channel. So I guess that's it for now. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.